Right. Now, can you tell me what this is?
House.
House. Right. Calwant, will you come and put it on the board? Quickly. Round you come. Can you tell me what colour the house is? Which part is blue, Anil? Which part is blue? The window. Yeah.
Mrs. Wood, in term you're a teacher at a school which has both white and coloured children. Now, how serious is the language problem?
This is a big problem to us, and when we get children coming in to the infant school where I teach, even if they're 7 years old, we put them into the reception class so that they will learn to play with the other children and so acquire speech. They begin to learn to speak English. When they have learnt to speak English, then we will begin to teach them to read. But that is the big problem first. It doesn't matter what age they are, they go into reception class in our infant school.
And this scheme has been set up to help them out?
Yes, this one is an effort to try to teach them to speak English during the school holidays, because whatever English they have acquired can be lost during school holidays, and they have come here very willingly to carry on their lessons speaking and reading English.
Well, Nohar, you must be quite a clever little boy to have passed your 11 plus like that. What are your favourite subjects at school?
Mathematics.
You like them, do you?
Yes.
Arithmetic and things like that?
Yes.
What do you want to be when you leave school?
I don't know yet.
What does your father want you to be?
He hasn't told me.
Did you go to school in India?
No.
Why not?
I went for half a day. I ran out of school, and my dad's father, he said I don't have to go again if you don't want to.
And so you didn't?
No.
How do you like school over here?
I like it over here. It's better.
Have you got lots of friends?
Yes.
What do you do after school most of the time?
Sometimes I go to the park and play cricket with my friends.
Are you going to like going to this new school, the technical college?
Yes.
What sort of things are you going to learn there?
I learn how to speak foreign languages. French and German mostly.
What about your parents? What do they think to this? Are they pleased?
Yes.
And they can't speak any English at all?
My father can speak English, but my mother can't.
Well, under the Race Relations Act, we have to set up local conciliation committees to deal with cases of discrimination. These local conciliation committees will consist of people who live in the area concerned. I've come up to meet people here and to help find the people who will be willing and able, and proper people to serve on these committees.
What kind of people will they be?
Well, we want people who are connected with local government, someone with knowledge of the law, someone with knowledge of social work, fair proportion of women, and we would, of course, like some members of the immigrant community to serve as well.
How effective will these committees be in dealing with race prejudice?
Well, the Act is rather narrowly defined. It deals with discrimination in public places at the moment. We don't know how effective it will be until it starts working, but I think within its limits it should prove an effective act and an effective manifestation of public disapproval of racial discrimination.
Do you think that people, particularly immigrants, will come to you if they think they have been victims of discrimination?
Well, I hope they will, and I hope we'll be able to help them, and I hope we'll be able to help to change public attitudes. That's what we're for, and it's a great opportunity and one which I think this country can and will take.
Well, I think so. They have them in the forces, so why not in the police force?
Do you think there'll be much objection to coloured policemen in this country?
Well, there probably will be, but I don't think there should be.
You wouldn't mind,
No.
Do you think that there are coloured people capable of doing the job?
Oh, I should imagine so, yes. They're not all ignorant, I know, because I've had some working for me and been intelligent people.
In relation to the coloured public, I suppose it would tend to inspire some confidence and reduce a certain amount of tension in that direction. But I can also foresee there will be a number of people who would resent the exercise of authority by coloured people, coloured policemen rather, over them.
Well, I'm interested to go in myself as well in the colour policeman, as a colour people in the policeman, because it's very good for the colour people. If the colour man can't understand in the English language, the colour people is explain him in his own language, and that's why I believe that it's really that we have a requirement for colour people policemen around here.
Do coloured people want to see their own as policemen now?
I don't know, I'm not bothered.
You're not bothered?
No.
Well, they'd have to be very, very carefully selected, they would, and then it would be quite all right. There are some very, very good ones, which I know too, which would make them excellent policemen and otherwise, and should be in better positions what they are.
I mean, if you had a little bit of trouble fighting, etc., you got coloured police trying to intervene, well, you get the whole crowd against the coloured policeman, and because he's a coloured man.
So you only see the coloured policeman in the coloured areas?
In the coloured areas, yes.
Do you think this will cause any particular trouble if there are coloured policemen in this country?
There will be some trouble, yes.
What do you expect to happen?
Well, I think some white people, they wouldn't be like to be told by the coloured policeman what they should do.
Do you think there are many coloured people at the moment who are capable of doing the job?
I think there are some, yes.
Because up to now, the police have said that no one has come up to the required standard.
Well, I think they are advertisement. They should advertise it more, I think.
Pardon?
They should advertise it more. More advertisement in the papers, more posters for coloured policemen. I think some people will definitely turn up.
Well, I think that white people would object to being booked, if you like the word, by coloured people.
You don't think it'll work?
No, I don't.
Thank you very much. What do you think?
Well, I don't think so. Not myself. We got enough over here just working without putting them in the police force, personally, and I don't agree with that. Not at all. But I don't agree with coloured people over here very much anyway.
How would you feel then if you were booked by a coloured policeman? Would you mind?
No, I wouldn't mind. If I did something wrong, it would be all right.
A lot of people think that white people wouldn't take kindly to a coloured policeman.
I don't think so. I don't see why they shouldn't.
Do you think the country is ready for coloured policemen, do you?
Well, I don't say they're ready, but I don't see what difference it makes whether they're black or not.
Well, in June of 1966, Britain got its first coloured policeman. He was Mohamet Yusuf Daar, a Kenya-born Asian known to his colleagues as Joe. PC 492 Daar went on duty in Coventry after 3 months' training. The former police inspector in Africa, PC Daar worked in a factory when he first arrived in Britain and took a pay cut to join the police. In those days, a newly trained constable was on a mere £12 a week.